Solving Science Questions, a book about scientific process, or the scientific method. Rachel N. Chappell. This is our table of contents. It tells you what is on each page. Asking questions and researching. Do you ever wonder? Scientists wonder or have questions about a lot of things. When scientists have questions, they want answers. They go through a process to find a solution. Scientists start with a question. Then they research information about their question or problem. Jamie thinks like a scientist and asks many questions. Today she's wondering, what brand of bubble bath makes the most bubbles? Jamie uses books and the internet to look for information about bubbles. She learns how bubbles form and the different solution used to make them. Forming a hypothesis. Next, scientists make a thoughtful guess or hypothesis. The hypothesis is what scientists think the answer might be to the question they are asking. Jamie chooses 3 brands of bubble bath to compare. She makes the hypothesis that the most expensive brand of bubble bath will make the most bubbles. Gathering materials. Gathering materials and performing the experiment are the next 2 steps in the process. Scientists gather their materials, set up the experiment, and then they do the experiment to test their hypothesis. Materials Jamie needs. 3 clear 1-liter containers labeled A, B, and C. 3 different kinds of bubble bath labeled A, B, and C. Water, straws, timer, and ruler. Trials and variables. During experiments, scientists always perform tests several times. They call these tests trials. In each trial, scientists change only one thing. Jamie puts the same amount of water and bubble bath in each container for each test. The only change or variable is the brand of bubble bath she uses. Experimenting. Scientists keep journals as they research and experiment. They record important information, numbers, charts, graphs, observations, and results. Steps for testing bubble bath. These are Jamie's notes. Pour 100 milligrams of water into the container labeled A. Pour 10 milliliters of bubble bath, I said milligrams, I meant milliliters, of bubble bath A into the same container. Put the straw into the mixture and blow for 5 seconds. Measure the height of the bubbles using a ruler. Start from the water line. Repeat steps 1 through 3 for bubble baths B and C. Repeat the trial 2 more times. Record the results each time on chart. Next, Jamie will follow the steps and perform the experiment. Put straw in container, blow for 5 seconds, measure bubbles starting from the water line, and repeat on other containers. Results and conclusion. After each test, scientists record their results. They use charts and graphs to show what they have learned during the experiments. Results for the bubble bath experiment. Go ahead and check out that chart. Jamie uses the computer to create a chart for reporting her bubble bath results. Forming conclusions is the next step in the process. A scientist's conclusion is what the scientists learned from the results of the experiment. Jamie's hypothesis is incorrect. In most of the trials, Bubble Bath A, the lowest price brand, made the greatest amount of bubbles. What a surprise! Sharing discoveries with the world. Scientists write reports and give talks so that everyone can benefit from what they learned by asking questions, researching, and experimenting. Jamie shares what she discovered too. Now all of her classmates know which bubble bath to buy if they like bunches of bubbles.